E aí, galera, Nightwolf aí, mais uma vez com vocês e voltamos aqui com Kingdom Come. E será que a gente tem que seguir o cara? Ó, ele tá aqui. Quem que é o cara que fica vigiando ele, mano? Ó. A casa? Ué, ele se senta no vilarejo. Agora onde que esse cara tá, mano? PQP mesmo, viu? Bem, vou aproveitar aqui, vou consertar minha armadura. Ué, não é aqui? Nossa, que bonito, hein? Vamos comprar um escudo? Moleque.
Jesus Christ.
What can you tell me about the Black...
Depends which ones you mean. In the town there's Mikesh. He's a decent man and an honest craftsman. And in the yard by the monastery there's Zach. But there's not many good words I can say about him.
Tell me something about Mikesh.
Like I said, he's an honest craftsman. Which isn't something you can say about every blacksmith in town.
What about the monastery blacksmith, Zach?
Well, him and me don't exactly see eye to eye. He wanted to buy my business, but I turned him down. Ever since then, he hasn't had a good word to say about me.
That'll be all.
Can you show me?
Certainly.
I'm interested. Wouldn't you rather learn the... Well,
Eu não tenho essa merda, mano. Reparo. O louco! Caro, hein? Caro!
Let's have a word about the...
Maluco! Muito caro, cara.
since it's...
That's a poor off. This is a waste of time.
Ô, vai se lascar, mano. Ué, essa armadura aqui é melhor que a minha, hein? Vou equipar ela. Boa. Não vai mudar muita coisa. Mas eu economizo uma grana, né? Pechinchar.
Let's have a... Is this enough?
Well. Aye, that would do.
Boa. Bem, aqui então, ó, de armadura. Tudo consertado. Isso aqui a gente vai ter que ir no sapateiro. Eu consigo comprar alguma coisa boa dele? Pera aí. O que você tem de bom, cara? Ué, essa aqui é melhor que a minha, hein? Só que fechado, eu acho que eu não... Olha esse aqui. Eu posso comprar. Mano, esse aqui é muito roubado. Brigandina, não. É melhor que a minha, essas aqui, ó. Moleque. Só que a minha é muito bonita, né? Então deixa aí por enquanto. Ah, eu posso colocar uma cota de malha. O peso é 16. Qual que é o peso da minha? Mano, é 2. Meu peso... Ah, apesar que eu aguento bastante peso agora, né? Eu acho que é importante colocar uma cota de malha, hein, galera? É importante, mano. Vai subir pra caramba. Vou pegar o mais barato, saca? O mais baratinho, que é esse aqui, ó. Certo? Mas o que? Escudo. Qual que é a diferença desse escudo aqui? Defesa, carisma, durabilidade... Olha isso aqui. Olha isso aqui que muito louco. Eu só vou trocar o escudo porque o meu é horrível. Nossa, esse aqui é muito louco. Olha esse aqui, mano. Consigo girar ele? Pega esse aqui. A ferramenta eu posso carregar? Será que muda alguma coisa? Compra uma. Olha a grana. Mais o quê? Luva. Ó, a gente tá muito bem de equipamento, hein, galera? Só juntando. Caraca, velho. Olha esse aqui. Tem umas coisas aqui que é muito, muito, muito caro. Só que é melhor, né? Só que é melhor. E mais pesado também. Deixa assim padrão. Vamos lá. Peixe inchar.
Can we do...
Well,
Tô gastando muita grana, hein, galera. Caraca.
What do you...
well now.
Valeu, moleque. Pera aí, ó. Equipe já vende, né? Ó, armadura. Cota de malha. Finalmente, hein? Cota de malha, mano. Só isso que eu comprei? Ah, só. E o escudo, né? Esse é melhor? Nossa, esse aqui é melhor, galera. Bem que se dane. Vai esse aqui. Que é mais bonito. Esse aqui é lindo também, mano. Só vende. Agora a gente precisa furtar a caixa. Não está à noite ainda. Aquela missão. Meu, como que eu vou encontrar esse cara? Será que o maluco que vigia ele... Que horas são? É que está à noite já também, né, mano? Aproveita e vê o sapateiro. Cadê ele? Sapateiro, só lá em cima? Não, é pra ele estar aqui. Ah, nossa, lá embaixo. Vai lá. É ele?
God grant you. Farewell.
Baratinho. Valeu. Mercadora, hein? Ó, o seguinte. Eu vou ter que encontrar esse cara. Então vem pra cá. Só pra gente ver se ele vai estar vigiando o maluco aqui, ó. Ele trabalha bem aqui, né? Não sei se ele voltou para o trabalho também. A gente vai descobrir agora. Apesar que também... Ó, tem um cara ali, ó. Aqui! Que cagada!
Are you Rapiter by any chance?
Pardon me? Do we know each other?
No, but I'm hoping to change that.
Well, I don't have much time right now. I'd best be off.
É ele.
It'll only take a moment.
All right then. What do you want?
I know that you spy on Florian. I know you were involved in the kidnapping of the bathmaid, and I know why you're doing it all.
It seems there's no point making excuses.
None. Now tell me where their workshop is.
Of course. That will be the best solution.
So?
Let's leave it for another time.
Ah! Ai, coitado. Ô, cara, você tá pensando o quê? Que você vai conseguir fugir de mim?
So, are you ready to talk?
I will. Just don't hurt me, please. What do you want from me?
Tell me where the workshop is.
Don't worry.
Your master won't be punishing you for betraying him. You're both gonna have too many other problems.
It's in the Skullet's mines.
That doesn't narrow it down very much.
On the eastern side of Skullet's Hill, there's an abandoned mine gallery. Well, it used to be abandoned. Now there's a small camp in front of it, and the workshop is inside.
Quem é seu
Who
lord?
is your lord?
Sir Jezek of Ronov. That's what he calls himself, although Ronov Castle's long gone.
O que aconteceu com o castelo?
What happened to it?
Ué,
Ronov used to belong to Vincent,
sério?
Count
Por que foi
Lichtenberg.
cancelado ali?
After his death, it fell to
Bem.
Margrave Jobst, and he had it pulled down. He knew full well that Vincent's vassals would resist him.
Why? Everyone knows that when a lord dies without issue, the king can confer his estate on whoever he pleases.
But Vincent had descendants. Ronov only fell to the Margrave because he declared them all illegitimate. All because Vincent had refused to fight for him against Sir Prokop. Sir Jezek led a revolt of the vassals, but Jobst rounded them all up. Only Sir Jezek got away. Since then, he's become the scourge of the domain.
Who are you, anyway?
They call me Rapota. I used to be the executioner's henchman in Brno.
And how did you come to be serving Sir Jezek?
I helped him escape from prison. If I was going to serve anyone, better Sir Jezek than the executioner.
So you saw being a brigand's henchman as a step up in the world?
I thought if things changed and he stopped marauding, he might get Ronov back and take me into his service.
Well, after this little escapade, you can forget about that. You'll be lucky if you don't end up swinging on the gallows.
It's all the same anyway now. I've betrayed him.
So who's Sir Jezek working for? Don't tell me he just took it into his head one day to start forging coins.
That's not for me to know. Sir Jezek was on speaking terms with various lordships.
Such as?
We were often guests at the monastery, but I slept in the hayloft, so I heard nothing.
And apart from that?
In the camp, you'd occasionally see a Hungarian nobleman, but I don't know what he was doing there, or who he is.
Húngaro.
I think I've heard enough.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
I don't want to hang. It's a horrible death. I prefer you just kill me here and now.
Ai, mano. Nossa, que pesado isso aqui, hein, mano. Ai, o que eu faço? Está
As you
bem.
wish.
Our Father, who art in heaven.
Caramba, né? Eu acho que é muito cruel, sei lá. Bem. Matei o cara, né? Ah, tem grana aqui, mais o que? Um pãozinho pra gente comer. Aí. Essa espada dele aqui. É uma adaga? Não, horrível. Então a gente conseguiu informação. Garantir a ajuda de Urek. Ok. Encontrar a entrada da galeria nas colinas de Skyles, que seria bem aqui, né? Então tá. Fala com ele. Essa é a missão principal agora, galera.
I finally found out where the Forger's workshop is. Master Faithfar was right. The Forgers are sticking close to the supply source. Their workshop is somewhere in the mines. The entrance is on the eastern side of the hill. I've no idea what to expect there, but I'd rather go there with some backup.
I will be glad to give it.
Lead on.
Isso aí tá salvo? Bem, acho que é aqui mesmo. Pode subir. Ué, galera. Cadê essa mina, mano? Pra cá, ó. Bem, salvei aqui, galera. Vamos lá. Vamos lá. Cadê a minha... Ah, já tá aqui. Eu vou seguir ele pra não dar merda. Porque eu não segui ele e, cara, eu não cheguei a lugar nenhum. Segue o cara então, mano. Senão ferrou. Já vou tomar uma poção aqui. Não, cara, pra você tomar.
What are you
I could
doing?
definitely do with some of that.
Tired of life, are you?
Hey, all of you!
Cunt! Get some Teufel! Not so...
Ah, bem legal, mano, combater assim com dois, né? Da hora.
Verflucht. Aus. I'll gut you like a rabbit. Get some Teufel.
Boa.
Do it.
Que doeu o quê? Morre. Bem, aqui acabou. A gente tá em combate ainda? Pera aí, deixa eu ver aqui. Pilhar, né? Uma coisa muito ruim que você não pode passar pro cavalo direto, mano. Dá um trabalho do caramba isso. Que isso, jogo? Buga não. Ô, louco! Perneira de malha milão, cara. Ó. Cadê ele? Ele entrou? Cadê ele, galera? Bem, procura, né?
Come here, Lily Lip.
Ah, ele tá aqui. É, que eu vou ter que usar o... Ficar sem escudo. Eu vou seguir ele pra não dar merda. Achamos. Aí, ó.
Jesus Christ. Who are you and what are you doing here?
I'm here at the command of the royal hetman, Sir Radzig Kabila.
And who's he?
That's no concern of yours.
I'm sure we could come to some sort of agreement. I have plenty of coin.
We can come to an agreement that you'll keep your mouth shut. Please, don't take this personally.
Wait!
What? Do you want to do it? Be my guest. It gives me no pleasure.
You can't kill him. I have orders to take him to Rattay.
That is unfortunate. I have orders to kill everyone involved in this business.
You can't do that!
I have no choice, as you are aware.
Why do you want to kill him? He may have valuable information.
For that exact reason. My master does not wish this man to fall into the wrong hands.
Vixe, que treta é essa aí? Como assim?
You can tell your lord the man is dead. He'll never find out.
But he will. Or do you think you can lock this man away from sight until Judgment Day?
Why not?
Do not be naive, boy. Look around you. This land swarms with rats and snakes, especially now. There is no secret that is not for sale. If I let you have him, my own head will be on a spike before the month is out.
Treta, hein, mano?
You don't have to go back to the Rosenbergs.
How do you know about the Rosenbergs?
Master Fayfire recognized the writing on your letter of passage.
Just as I said, there is nothing safe from prying eyes in this land. And where would you suggest I go?
Into Sir Radzig's service. He needs people like
Ó.
I serve Kabila. Out of the question.
Ah, mano.
If he learned of all that I did for the Rosenbergs, he would hang me from the nearest tree. But you are right, I do not have to return to the Rosenbergs. In fact, I cannot.
you. Why not?
I am a knight without a crest, without allegiance. No one was meant to know whom I serve. If the Rosenbergs hear that I have been found out, they will see to it I vanish. They cannot afford to be associated with me.
Where will you go then?
Where the road takes me, as I have many times before. Farewell, Henry.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Bem, pelo menos eu consegui. Vou ter que levar esse merda aqui.
Please, please. You can talk all you like, but not here and not to me. Let's go.
Consegui,
Let's go.
mano.
Master Fayfire is very keen to meet you.
Legal que a gente tem escolha importante que pode mudar o game inteiro, mano. Sensacional.
Good work, Henry.
Thank you, Master Fayfire. It wasn't easy, I can tell you.
I'll take some men and have a good look around there.
And what should I do?
You should get some rest and go to Rattay. In the meantime, Sir Radzig will have this wretch questioned. Maybe he'll get something useful out of him.
All right. I'll see you in Rattay then.
Beleza, conseguimos. Eu tenho alguma coisa pra upar aqui no personagem? Tenho força, boa. Coveiro não, nível 8. Upar mula, né? Os ataques causam mais dano. Eu não sei se vale a pena. Pega a mula, vai. É o que tem pra hoje. Pera aí, tem mais, Knight. Pera aí, moleque. Vitalidade. Ó, nível 12 aqui, ó. A saúde se regenera gradualmente, não se aplica durante combate. Você sobrevive a um golpe fatal e até regenerará 20% de saúde, somente ativado em combate. Pô, isso aqui é interessante, vai. Vai que a gente pega um combate extremamente hard, né? Eu tenho uma chance de ficar vivo, mano. Aqui não tem mais nada, ok. Então, pessoal, a gente vai ter que... Mas tem essa missão aqui, né? Ah, mano, que se dane. Faz o seguinte. Que oração? Eu posso esperar até a noite, roubar o fósforo e depois a gente vai pra lá, né, também. É melhor, mano. Senão vai ficar muita missão empacada. Pera aí, então. O que a gente tem pra ler? Essa aqui, ó. Herbalismo, livro de oração. Nível 15 de caça? Eu não tenho, né? É claro que não. Poção da bruxa? Consegui? Ó, 100%. Boa. Aê. A gente até pegou aqui ó, uma habilidade, ó. Em ler. Colega. Não. Nível 5, nível 7, nível 9. Bônus e... Oh, isso aqui é muito bom, mano. Persuadir guarda. Sensacional, cara. Combate, atributo, ok. Onde que é? Ah, a gente tá de frente aqui, ó. Bem, o roubo é aqui, mano. Vai ser tenso, mas vamos tentar, né? A cara dele. Tô indo embora, cara. Faz o seguinte, ó. Aumentou? Sim. Isso aqui não precisa tirar, mas tira, vai. Né? É alguém em cima. Nossa, a luz aqui tá bugada, galera. Tem um cara aqui. Nocautear. Pode ser ele. Pilhar. Não é aqui, mas pega a tocha. Vamos upar abrir tranca. É ele, é ele. A pederneira. Ué. Era isso? Pera aí. Era. E ela? Mano, o Knight é um bandido monstro, cara. Bora. Que deu bom, né? Que deu bom. Eu já tinha roubado quase tudo aqui, galera. Quase tudo, mano. Tentando fazer a missão lá de encontrar o item que eu não encontrei até agora. Será que o item fica ali em cima? Ah, não é possível. Ó, quer ver? A prata do rei... Ó, é aqui, ó. Conseguir para Simon, o moleiro, o valioso brocado que o alfaiate de Sazava tem. Pederneira? O item está por aqui. Agora onde, né? Vou subir aqui só pra ver, mano. Ó, não encontro esse item, mano. Ó, não tá aqui. Não tá aqui. E eu já olhei em tudo nessa casa aqui, cara. Tudo. Pronto, tá aqui, ó. Tá aqui. Olha lá. Tá por aqui, galera. A gente só não tem perícia. É ali que tá, mano. Ah lá, cadê? Bem, então vamos esperar eu upar mais. Não tem jeito. Então essa missão agora eu consigo entregar. Ele tá bem aqui, né? Sobe lá então que é mais perto.
What do you need?
I've got the Draper's tinderbox for you.
He who laughs last, laughs loudest. Here's the boots I promised you. Wear them in good health. And now I'll go and get my revenge. Good luck then.
Aê, moleque. Será que é boa mesmo essa sandália que ele deu pra gente? Na verdade, ela só vai aumentar carisma, né? Bem, tá aí. Pelo menos eu consegui fazer a missão, né? Agora, pessoal, a gente vai para a missão principal, certo? Eu quero muito resolver isso aqui hoje. E na próxima gameplay a gente vem fazer essa aqui, ó. Essa aqui vai ser bem legal fazer. Então vem pra cá. Aproveitar e falar com minha mulher, né, mano? É verdade. Vou aproveitar e falar com a Teresa. Faz muito tempo que eu não falo com ela. Nossa, quanta emboscada. Segunda já? Caramba. Eu vou descansar até as 9, mais ou menos. É, faz tempo que eu não durmo em casa, hein? Legal. Tô com fome, mulher. Tô com fome. Lindona.
No, let me sleep.
Você melhorou herbalismo. Aê, galera. Upamos. Mais um pouco. Ô, Teresa, acorda, meu bem.
No.
Teresa.
God.
Que?
No, let me sleep.
Menina, acorda. Aí, acordou. Fala comigo.
I've got something. I know this is your favorite.
It is indeed.
Aê. Pera.
I'd like to.
Não, pergunta, vai.
That's all.
Eu não consigo dar nada pra ela? Porque tá no cavalo?
I brought you something to wear.
Thanks, Henry. Oh, it's a lovely dress. I'll definitely wear it. Henry,
Consigo sair com ela?
Wouldn't you like to take...
I'd love to.
Tá boa.
Henry, let's play a game.
What game?
A guessing game. I have something with me today, and you have to guess what it is.
Right.
Legal.
You'll have to give me a clue, though.
Fair enough. Here's a clue for you. It's something you'd find in a tavern.
Uma taverna? Nossa, moleque.
Is it wine?
Ah, sir would like some wine, would he? From a golden goblet, or will silver do? No, it's not wine. But you're close.
Is it beer?
Cerveja?
Finally. What else would you go to a tavern for?
So it is beer. Let's be having it then.
Wait, that's not all. Since you guessed right, as a reward, you can choose. Either I'll give you the beer, or I'll reveal one piece of family wisdom our grandfather used to tell us.
Tough choice. All right, I'll take the wisdom.
Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Really, really ready?
Don't leave me in suspense. Tell me.
Right. Listen carefully. This is the wisdom of our family, passed down from generation to generation. When someone offers you free beer, take it.
LOL. Legal.
Well, that's it. All right, you got me. I admit it. Nice one.
At least next time you will be wiser. Anyway, that's all the wisdom I have for you today. It's time me and my beer headed for home. Will you accompany us?
Well, naturally, I couldn't leave such a pretty pair to go alone.
Da hora, mano. Cada vez uma coisa diferente.
Time
Sensacional,
passes so
cara.
quickly with you, Henry. Come and see me again sometime.
Ó, boa. Bem, agora, moleque, de volta aos negócios. Missão principal. Guarda Pasdera. A gente tem que roubar dele, né? Se eu não me engano.
There's the man. Good work, Henry.
Thank you, sir.
I tell you to take a well-earned rest, but unfortunately I need one more thing from you.
Manda pra mim.
Jezek refuses to talk to us. The stubborn bastard's asking to see you.
Me?
Indeed. Normally I'd send for Captain Bernard to beat it out of him, but then I told myself that if he's so keen to speak to you...
I'll try to get something out of him. Where is he?
He's locked up in the tower. Bernard will give you the key.
Very well, sir.
Peraí, com quem que eu pego a chave? Putz! Lá em cima, eu vou ter que voltar. Elaia. Nossa, mano, demorou tipo 1 minuto pra carregar, galera. Bugou. Caraca, que merda.
I need the key to Jezek.
So Radzig let him have his way in the end. He should have let me beat some ass.
Pera.
Don't take it that way. He probably wants to talk to me because he reckons he can hoodwink me. But that's where he's wrong.
Just try not to mess it
Olha,
up.
falei a coisa certa, hein?
Here's that key.
Thanks. Can I?
Tranquilo. Bora, volta pra lá. Bem, ele está na torre. Onde que é a torre? Fica bem... Eu entro aqui... Nossa, como que eu chego ali? Por trás? Do alquimista? Eu acho que sim, hein? Ah, aqui, ó, pronto.
Welcome, Henry. Well, finally,
Why do you want to talk to me, of all?
You brought me here. You should consider it an honor.
Oxi.
If hanging around in a damp dungeon with a condemned man is your idea of honor...
You're not seeing the bright side. You can be the one who uncovers a conspiracy against the king for your master. You don't get an opportunity like that every day. It did cross my mind, though, that it might be nice to get some assurances for my cooperation. After all, I'm the one the Margrave unjustly declared the scourge of the land and expelled from Moravia. They even pulled my beautiful castle down. It was the necessity of making a living that forced me to take some liberties.
Pera.
Do you really want to question the authority of the Margrave?
I've always been loyal to the crown, but what can I do when the Margrave stole my fief?
That's not why we're here. I don't care about your conflict with the Margrave. It's your crimes against the king I'm worried about. The king you say you've always been so loyal to.
Very well, ask me anything you want. I won't be a...
What I want to know most of all is who's behind it. Who are you making those forgeries for?
Do you think I couldn't have handled it all myself?
I'm not trying to insult you. It's just not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as usual. So I let those crimps in Sasau recruit me.
Recruit you into what?
I didn't inquire too much. In this business, you don't ask too many questions. But when they found out I wasn't just anybody, they put me in charge of the counterfeiting. A foreigner by the name of Eric gave me instructions. But for sure, he isn't the chief. And there's someone highly placed at the monastery who's mixed up in it too. But I don't know who.
How did you come to hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago, and they said they were heading for Sasau, that armed men were being recruited, and they'll hire anyone.
Old friends? Who were they?
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messengers in Moravia together.
Nice friends you keep.
I was in dispute with the Margrave. A man in my position finds himself mixed up with all sorts.
And then what?
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work, honest or otherwise. We rode to Sasau and met with the recruiters. It didn't take long to realize I was a nobleman fallen on hard times, not some common peasant.
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Eric, and he told me what was needed. They set up the workshop, got the men, the supplies, everything.
This highly placed person at the monastery, what can you tell me about him?
I've no idea who he is, only that he's no small fry. After all, he handles the exchange of the forgeries in Passau.
Caramba.
I see. Is there anything else at all you can tell me about him?
No, he was supposed to supply me with materials too, but he backed out. Eric said he probably got cold feet.
Crimps? You're telling me this Eric is recruiting armed men in Sasau?
Well, it seems so. I was giving the recruiters some of the coins to do it. The fake ones, of course.
Where can I find the recruiting gang?
That's tricky. It was my friends who led me to them. We met with them in the woods next to Sasau. It's about who you know, as always.
You said you gave them money. Where was that?
They'd ride to the mine gallery to see me. I don't suppose you'd find them there now.
If you say so. This Eric, you reckon he's not the one in charge?
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive young pup. And he's always going on about his lord, though he never mentioned him by name.
Where can I find this Eric? You must have had some meeting place.
He used to come to the workshop unannounced. And after what's happened, I doubt he'll be showing his face there again.
That'll do me for the moment.
Will you put in a word for me with Sir Radzig? I'll swear allegiance to him if he'll have me. I'm sick of being a renegade.
I can try, but I can't promise you anything.
Bem, se ele está falando a verdade, né? Podemos tentar, né?
So what have you learned?
All sorts of things. There's some foreigner called Eric behind the counterfeiting ring, and someone highly placed at the monastery.
The monastery? Really?
That's what Jezek claimed.
So it's worse than I thought. If this is true, we'll have to proceed with the utmost caution.
Why? Can't we just go to the monastery to investigate?
No. If the church is truly involved, I have no authority.
Caramba.
But if someone at the monastery is perpetrating crimes against the crown...
True enough. Why don't I go and arrest King Sigismund of Luxembourg while I'm about it? He's committed a crime or two as well.
I'll have to think about it. It won't be an easy nut to crack. I'll have to consult with Hanush. And what of this Eric? Who is he?
I don't know. but he's recruiting
A
armed
história é
men in
muito
Sasau and
interessante,
forming
né?
an army.
Sensacional,
Damn.
velho.
So it looks like Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
It most certainly wasn't, sir. And what's more, Sir Jezek is convinced this Eric is only a
Apenas
go-between,
mensageiro?
and there's someone bigger behind him.
Sim, com
You should
certeza,
return to
né?
Sasau and take a closer look at those recruiters. If they're going to attack, we must find out sooner than last time.
It might not be as straightforward as that. Sir Jezek didn't know them and has no idea how to find them.
You'll have to manage somehow, my lad. Don't tell me there's an armed force amassing here and nobody knows anything. Go to Sasau and try to find them.
I'm not sure where to start, sir.
Then ask around the alehouses and inns, or at the Rathaus. Someone must have heard
Nossa,
something.
não tive
These
nem
things can't be
escolha de
entirely
responder,
kept in the dark.
certo?
Whatever you do,
Caramba.
be careful, Henry. And best not mention my name. It would attract unwelcome attention. What we want is for the crimps to take you for just another village lad they can lure into their gang.
All right, sir. I'll try to blend in as best I can.
I know
entendi.
I'm asking a lot of you. But I know of no one else who could help as much as you can now.
Pera aí.
Sir, there's one more thing. Sir Jezek went with me without resistance, because I promised him he could come to an agreement with you.
My boy, my boy. You make promises in my name? That could turn out very badly for both of us. But, if it can prevent bloodshed, why the hell not? We may well come to some arrangement after all, but I can't say yet what will become of him. You'd better run along.
As you command, sir.
Bem, perdi reputação com ele 2 vezes, né? Mas tudo bem, né? Já fizemos tanta coisa pra ele. Bem, novamente a missão principal é em Sasava. A gente vai ter que questionar o dono da estalagem. Ok. Questionar o taverneiro. Questionar o bailo. O bailio de Sasava, tá. Mas aí a gente faz assim, ó, na próxima gameplay a gente começa fazendo essa missão aqui. Que vai ser bem interessante. E depois a gente volta para a principal, beleza? Deixem um gostei então, compartilhem e até o próximo vídeo. Valeu!